I just gather some information, I search online, but actually I want to hear more story from you because you are from the different countries, right? Sorry, can you mute yourself? Thank you very much. So I'm talking about this page. For example, we are in the Europe, we have the recording retention like the 7 years. We also have the requirements from the Middle East, like the Chile, like the Mexico, we all requirements of the TLS 1.2. So it's a very similar strict deployment and equipped standards from different countries. But what I should say is at NewLync, our products are designed to meet and also it sometimes exceeds these requirements because why? For example, we have the TLS 1.3 and it's higher and support the top layer encryptions. And for the recording retentions, we can do up to 10 years. So we also can do the flexible with the premise deployment for the compliance. And you can see in Malaysia, like the equipment standard, the AES 256, we can also meet the requirements. But if you have some specific requirements from your country, you can exchange idea to me. And after maybe all of our trainings, I will send some survey links, and you can write down some feedbacks to me, maybe of this kind of criteria. Okay, so next page. Because I'm from the marketing department, so actually I want to working with you is the how we talk to our end users in the marketing language or the technical language. If you're marketing people, sometimes when come to this security area, you can simply talk to our customer or the end users. All of our IPv6 and the gateways can fully support the TLS encryption, and this can ensure that your signaling data stays protected and no risk of interception or tampering. And the second, the core recording security and the built-in AES 256, like I just said, we can fulfill. And many banks need to store the recordings for 5 years, 7 years, even 10 years. And our system has agents that we can restore it and can do the proper authorizations and all the high availabilities and deployment. We can all do the like the audit traceable. We all can do that. And this page is more technical related because I think maybe you think it's too simple to talk the marketing language. Then you can go deeper of the some technical languages. So let me briefly walk you through how we can do this one by one. So the first is network access and port security. So this means we can allow the full customization of the key points like the SIP, the HTTPs, and RTPs. So this can avoid using the default ports that can often targeted by the attackers. So we also support our IP whitelist, meaning only the specific IP address are allowed to access the backend. Okay, so the second is about the encrypted communication and data storage. This I have talked to you before, but I will point that even our fax transmissions and the device configurations are stored in the encryption form to prevent it from the tampering. So we also can compatible with private finance networks such as the SPN or VPN, so making it very easy to integrate with the existing secure environment of the finance companies. And the third one is the mutual authentication and role-based access. So this here we use the mutual authentication, aka to verify both ends of communication sessions. So this will prevent the in-the-middle attacks. So additionally, we can support the multi-layered access control. What makes the multi-layer access control, such as the username, password, and user agent verification and role-based permissions. So you can ensure only the authorized users can access in the certain features or data. And what is the voice core security strategies? So we can implement the blacklists and whitelists to block the unwanted and suspicious numbers. The core behavior rules can also be set. For example, the limiting core durations, the frequency, and the concurrent sessions, so we can prevent it be misuse. For example, that we also have the requirements from our real cases. In the real cases, our customer ask us, for example, can you do the requirements of that some users be allowed to call some country only, like to call Singapore only. Some others can be registered to the domestic dialing, such as these requirements. And the fifth, what is time-based call restrictions? You can define your call rules based on, for example, the business hours. You can block the outgoing or the incoming calls outside the working hours. But you can set that except the emergency ways. And the last one is about attack prevention and the system hardening. So we can prevent the brute force logging attempts. Automatically locking the accounts. If you are meeting the accounts, which one has the too many failed logins, we also can disable the ping response and the port scanning, so the attackers cannot probe that the system will be safe. So basic firewalls and intrusion detections mechanism is also here to defend against the common cyber threats. This page is more technical related, and I also have a checklist for you. If you are doing some work checklists or the white papers, you can present also to end users. I think it will be useful for you. And the next topic is about the compatibilities. We all know in the financial industry, the legacy PBX systems like NEC Avaya and Panasonic as audio are also widely deployment. Usually we talk with customer, we know that a fully replacement is very rarely feasible, right? So what's we should need now is a gradually replacement, a non-disruptive migration parts. So from last year to this year, I'm talking with the NEC replacement solutions to everybody. So that's why our solution, you how to expand to your end users. Our solution is built to support the hybrid deployment. So no matter the analog and IP infrastructures, whether it's the FXO or FXS lines or the modern SIPs or the something like the MGCP protocols, we can make sure the old one and the new ones can be coexist. So we offer a wide range of the physical interface, like the E1, T1. We can fit into a variety of the branch levels wiring scenarios. Okay, so also I should mention here, we will soon have our digital adapters, right? From the last year, we see the NEC, like the DT is the digital series of the phones, but we soon will have the digital adapter to terminal it. So we have the broad compatibility of this. And in the financial industry, the IT infrastructure varies widely. Some institutions will rely on the physical servers, and others may be running a large VMware clusters and moving rapidly towards the container-based architecture. So our key strengths of the NewLync 2.0 is its deployment flexibilities. For bankings, if you are using the virtual deployment, we can fully support the platform like the VMware. If your structure is containerized, we can do it in a Kubernetes clusters. You know the Kubernetes clusters? Here is the containerized deployment. Do you see that? The DEV ops. What mean is the DEV ops? Simply speaking, the DEV ops is the bridge the development and operations by using the automation tools to make the entire process very easily, from the coding, from testing, for the deployment. So everything can be very efficient and standardized and stable.